A single day into 2018 and already we can all but dish out the award for scrappiest goal of the year. Congratulations to Bournemouth.Not, that Eddie Howe will care how they go in. They were heading for a 2-1 defeat by Brighton when this almighty goalmouth scramble occurred and saved their skin at the Stadium. Jordan Ibe's corner clattered into a collection of defenders as a series of shots made Brighton's box look like a pinball machine. Job done. This was certainly an absorbing first fixture of the new year. Brighton had 15 shots overall, while Bournemouth had 27. It finished 2-2, but could have been double. Brighton took the lead through Anthony Knockaert, then saw it wiped out by their former academy graduate Steve Cook. Glenn Murray gave them the lead again before Wilson's scruffy strike. It denied Chris Hughton an anniversary win, with the manager celebrating 3 years in charge of the Seagulls. Exactly 10 years ago, Alex Ravel scored a hat-trick for Brighton in a 3-2 League One win over Bournemouth in front of only 5,000 fans at the Withdean Stadium. It has been a decade of progress for both of these teams. Brighton had only scored a single goal in their last 6 games, but wasted no time at the Amex. Pascal Gross played the ball behind for Jose Izquierdo, who crossed for Knockaert. With Smirbegovic out of the picture, Knockaert steered his shot on target from the tightest of angles. It was timed at 4 minutes and 32 seconds, the club's fastest in the Premier League. Knockaert had his second goal of the season and Brighton had their New Year's Day fireworks. Brighton could have taken a 2-0 lead when Gross's perfectly weighted pass into Murray allowed the striker to stretch his legs. He fired a shot towards the far corner, but Begovic got his fingertips to it. The visitors were the ones asking the questions ahead of halftime, and it led to the leveler. First, Ibe turned his marker and sprinted into space before firing a shot from distance that forced Matthew Ryan into a diving save. A header by Cook was then cleared by Marcus Suttner when Ryan may not have had it covered behind him, and from the resulting corner, Bournemouth scored. Ibe crossed and Cook attacked, sending a looping header home off the underside of the crossbar. While Brighton were kicking themselves for not having a player on the back post, Cook refused to celebrate, having started his football career with the Seagulls a decade ago. It was end-to-end in the final minutes of the first half. Brighton were wondering how it was not 2-1 when a through ball by Gross gave Izquierdo a tap-in. The goal was gaping in every sense of the words, but Begovic somehow got a leg to it. There was still time for Bournemouth to get a goal before the break. A counter-attack finished with Mark Pugh forcing Ryan into action. In the 48th minute, yet another inch-perfect pass by Gross put Izquierdo through. The winger unselfishly slid the ball across for Murray to take a touch and score. He came close too, forcing Ryan to smother his shot. It should have been 3-1 in the 68th minute when Izquierdo stole the ball off Bournemouth next to his own box and ran the length of the pitch. One-on-one with Begovic, he failed to produce a finish. Taking a touch too many, he gifted the goalkeeper the save. Some superb feat by Ive then saw him sidestep two Brighton players and strike the post from outside the area before it came back and hit Ryan to go out for a corner.